Is Enshrouded really worth playing before the 1.0 update in October?
How about you tell us? Insert epic gameplay.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is His and Hers Gaming. First, you need to know what Enshrouded is. Enshrouded is a cooperative survival action RPG set in the fallen kingdom of Embervale. You wake up as a Flameborn in the Cinder Vault, one of the last survivors of a world nearly destroyed when your ancestors unleashed a deadly, corrupting fog called the Shroud. The game mixes open world exploration, action, combat, crafting, and base building. You can play solo or with up to 16 friends. Our recommendation is obviously to play with your friends. You'll gather resources, build bases with a powerful system that lets you shape the terrain. You'll recruit NPCs to unlock crafting stations, and you're going to dive into the Shroud for better loot. But you can only stay there for a short time. The Shroud is deadly the entire game, so you're constantly buffing your gear and your character to push back on the Shroud, so you can spend more time there and fight the enemies. Combat is real time with swords, bows, magic, dodging, parrying, and a big skill tree that lets you build whatever playstyle you want. So you can be a mage like me, you can be a ranger like my husband, you have endless melee options, you can even be a beast tamer, I believe, but it really is up to your gameplay style and how you want to synergize your build, either as a solo player or with your friends.
If we had to boil this all down to one simple answer of is Enshrouded worth playing in 2026, the clear answer is yes for us, and the reasoning behind that is it is a game within a game. So there are so many different games out there that you can play that are in different niches, that scratch different itches. This game is the only game that both my wife and I have played that scratches every itch. It's questing, it's build crafting a character, it's building a base, it's resource collecting, it's farming, it's collecting animals, it's exploring a world, it's dungeons. I mean, it goes on and on and on, but again, just the most concise way to put it is a game within a game within a game. If you want to constantly be rewarded, if you want to be able to log into your world and see your character that's customized to you, that has everything to your liking with your base, that has everything just where you put it, and you want to do that with friends or by yourself, it's almost an investment. It's a game that you invest in, and every time you log in, your investment's there. It's not, oh, you forgot to play yesterday, or you didn't do this quest, or you didn't log on this time of day. It's always there, ready to pick up right where you left it, and you get to play at your own pace. There's nothing saying, you've got to do this quest. You have to fight this boss. You have to go to this biome. You get to do it as you want, and that's what makes this game so relaxing and so incredible, and I think it's what also keeps it so fresh. And the most recent update really changed the game. It was back in April, called Forging the Path. The biggest addition that came in April of 26 was the new biome, Valewater Basin. We're not ruining anything for you guys. We're currently in Valewater Basin right now, and this is just one area that is one of many. I don't know if there's like 20 more areas of this. We haven't explored it all yet, but massive biome. And the coolest thing about this biome is we really like water in the real world and video games, and we drink a lot of it too. And this biome is so abundant with the amount of water that has been added to it, and then the rest of the entire world has also had water added.
One of our favorite pieces of the update is that you can actually upgrade your armor and your weapons, so you're not just stuck at the base level, and those weapons and armor can actually give you extra skill points. So you can kind of hack the skill tree and have more skill points than the 184 that they give you in the game.
So to my wife's point, like, every decision you make matters, from the very beginning of the game when you're crafting your character, deciding what it is you want to look like and how you're going to differentiate yourself throughout the game. Everything is very customizable. Like, if you want to be a brute warrior, you can be a brute warrior. If you want to be an epic ninja warrior, go for it. What we're showing right here is the storage system that we've built. So another thing, back to what we were talking about earlier, is from a quality of life standpoint, Keen Games continues to enhance their game, but more importantly than enhancing their game, they listen to the feedback of the community.
Why should you play now? What we're showing here is a quick snippet of our base, and I'm surprised that a game in early release is as polished as they've made it.
And if you're wanting to know what are people saying about it, here's Steam. Here's obviously very positive reviews. I'm going to click on this graph that's very scientific, and I can't tell you exactly what it means, but as you can see, there are more blues than reds. Hence, very positive. If you're wanting to know exactly our thoughts on the game, here's a review we wrote up within the past month. So here's a quick look of what I've been playing recently. I'm going to just showcase a couple quick games. Crimson Desert, I think almost everyone's heard of this. Very into the archer build. It feels magical. I feel powerful. I feel like a little ballerina floating around on the dance floor. Maybe not the dance floor, but the battlefield. And check this out. Freaking backflip with some arrow shots. So super cool. And I'm showing this because Enshrouded gives me this vibe with the archer. Is it as acrobatic? No, but it's very similar. Next, Borderlands. The build crafting of your character with the skill tree and the different ways you can invest in your build. It gives that vibe. And then last but not least, Witchfire. Totally underrated game. So much fun. And it's got that roguelike element where you can sling spells, you can play defensively, you can play offensively, you've got your guns. And somehow Enshrouded gives me this feeling as well. Maybe more so than the roguelike element though, is Witchfire is so unforgiving. This is an early map and an early level of it, and I almost die here, and I know what I'm doing. Enshrouded is the same way. Whether you're playing on default or even easy mode, if you make mistakes, you're gonna pay dearly for it. You're gonna die, but you can always bounce back, and that's what makes the game fun.
Now, if you're like me and you're not really a gamer, this is Tiny Glade. This is the kind of stuff I'm used to playing, where I build a nice, cute little cottage. It reminds me of the Wildflowers iPhone app that I would play, but I'm not a gamer. Enshrouded is the only game where I've found that I can just completely immerse myself, especially in the building. The building is very impressive. So I'm used to cozy games. I'm not somebody who plays the looter shooter or the survival games, but Enshrouded is something where we've literally found ourselves sitting there for hours, to where we will forget to eat, we'll forget to go to the restroom, we'll forget to drink water because we're so invested in the game. This is a very popular game that most of you probably know, Stardew Valley, and it was a lot of fun. I thought I would like the farming aspect. I quickly lost interest just because it wasn't the same type of building game that I enjoy. Enshrouded is definitely something that I can get lost in, and the element I most appreciate is the cozying. You have to find your resources, you have to craft your items, but then like spending hours just building and gardening and putting lights everywhere, it is my favorite thing, and it has opened up a world of bonding between us where we literally will spend hours building together.
But whether you're playing with a spouse, buddies, family, whoever else, or if you're playing solo, bond with yourself. You know, like for real, I played over 100 hours by myself before my wife decided maybe I'll give it a shot. And now she's hooked. She's 300 hours in.
Is it perfect? No, there are some crashing problems. The lore, it kind of doesn't make sense, but the developers have said that they will fix this with the 1.0 update, so we are hopeful for that.
And despite that, my vote is 10 out of 10 game. Especially if they continue giving back to the community and listening. You really can't go wrong with it. Even if this was a $100 game, I'd still say it's a buy. If you have not played this game, and you like anything like what we've mentioned, or if you even like what we've showcased in regards to some of this gameplay, give it a shot. It's totally worth it, and you'll be glad you did. Let us know your thoughts in the comments if you disagree, if you do agree, or if there are other games like this that we should be checking out and we somehow aren't. Please let us know.
We'd appreciate a like, comment, or subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. Tell us what you think about Enshrouded, or if there's anything else we should look into.